Okay. Are we live? I said, are we live? Okay, looks like we are on both platforms. VigilanteWilliamson here on an episode of me just playing games and chilling, talking to you guys. A little late. I was busy editing a video. It's going to take a minute to edit. I'm pretty close to being done. Still got to edit a little beat making video, which I did record, but have not edited. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to my screen, my home screen, and shout out to the mouse. Okay, alrighty. Hell, the gang's all here. Since you did on Papa Cotton here, so that's the gang, and Low Spec Linux Laptop is here, so it's more of the gang. Playing the oldie but a goodie, the old Streets of Rage 4. I always play with Adam. I'll play with him again. That's what she said. Appreciate you guys being here. Somebody's kicking it with me. I don't know if it's just me and it's just showing myself Kick. But if you want to try Kick, I mean, I'm not sure how many people are using Kick. I'm going to be honest. I'm hoping if the platforms can grow, I can grow. But it looks like it's only really worth it for like disgraced Twitch users. So I don't know. But I appreciate Low Spec is rendering. Well, being a Low Spec Linux laptop, I would imagine it takes some time. But yeah, I was working on a video for the Vengeance channel. It's actually a wrestling related video, so I don't imagine too many people care too much about that. I'm gonna do some more wrestling content. Not a ton, but it gives me other subjects to talk about. But I mean, I still don't have the stomach to follow wrestling hardcore. It's just way too many shows. I mean, it's literally 10 hours of wrestling every fucking week because it's two companies, and they each have like 2 or 3 shows apiece. So it's too much. I don't have that fucking time. And I even if I did, I wouldn't spend it doing that. You know what though? I was, just a few years ago before the pandemic, I was a huge wrestling fan. Since your dildo's talking to Wook, aka PC69, about Tom Segura being a Karen, something about his flight. Let's see, Hell Fizz Chozo, appreciate you here. Or the Fizz Chozo corner, please sub to his channel. Sort of speaking of Fizz, I've complained quite a bit. Ooh, don't want to do that yet. I've complained quite a bit about shadow banning on this channel. For this moment, I don't feel like I'm being shadow banned. At this very moment. So, because my put a video out, what was it, by Ugly Mary Jane. Didn't do perfectly, but got quite a few impressions. So that means they actually tried to let people see it. So whenever they're trying to let people see it, then I can take them out of it. I can say, okay, I fucked up. People didn't see it because of the thumbnail or whatever, or didn't want to click on it. I was a reason that this video didn't do well. That's a much healthier place to be in general. Where you're not just, oh, the system's rigged, man. And I'm sure that gets old, and I'm not saying I won't complain again, because the algorithm is a fickle beast. But for this moment, knock on wood, I cannot blame the algorithm. Let's see, here we go with this. Since your dildo says I smile more. I don't even appear on camera all the time, though. Tom and Christina have been slowly getting out of touch as time blew up. Uh-oh. This is kind of what Nas was talking about people wanting fame. He was referring to YouTubers. But he was talking about people wanting fame, and then when it starts to hit, really can't handle it. See, I mean, if there's a worry about success, it's that I don't want to become an asshole YouTuber. I don't really want a ton of success. You know what I'm saying? I don't need millions of subs and all that shit. If I can get My sweet spot would be 10 to 90K. I feel like that would be between, and that'd be between all the little channels. Now that I got 3, and we're actually doing work on the 3rd one, which I'm happy about. But that sucks. I'm not big into the comedy scene. I mean, I see clips like everybody else. I know who Tom Segura is. I've never really thought he was that funny personally. That's your mom's house, right? Am I correct? Or am I boomering shit up with those 2 other Caucasian individuals? But fame will do that to you. The hype will do it to you. Once you become a big star, everything's different. So, Tom is doing his best Tate impression. Jeez, man. That's one reason I do want some pull is just so, like, the world can know things. I wish it didn't even have to be my video. Just a video showing Tate being a dick would be more, like, viral. And I know, I doubt Tom Segura's a fucking sex trafficker. But he's taking the swag. But I just wish more people saw that, okay, Tate's not the guy. He's not that guy, pal. Because people still believe in this guy. Calling people pores and sheet. If people still believe in this gay for pay motherfucker. Listen, even if you don't think what he did was illegal, which I'm not a lawyer, and I ain't got the type of resources he do in the country he's in. I don't know what's going to happen legally. The fact that he bragged about doing gay for pay and nobody checked him on that one podcast, they were just so happy to hear about money. I don't know what that says about society, but I know one thing it says about Andrew Tate. He's not the guy to follow, man. He's not the guy you should be modeling yourself after. I get the marketing. I don't have like a cult like he does, so I couldn't get you guys to like put my shorts everywhere. But you guys will put me up on X, Twitter. You'll say, hey, Vid is streaming, and people will show up, which I appreciate. That's all you guys really have to do. Speaking of which, like and share all that good stuff. But like Tate was built, and still is really, on his fans. His fans clipping everything out, because I'll still see new clips. When I see it, I try to do not recommend channel. I know this is about Tom Segura, and I'm just talking about Tate, but it's just for people to impersonate this guy. And that's nothing. Everybody's a red pill expert. Everybody's a red pill expert. Everybody's a financial expert. Everybody's a self-help guru nowadays. It's like, it's okay to admit you don't know everything about everything, man. It's okay. I'm not saying he's a sex trafficker. I'm just saying he's modeling himself after one. Hell, Zax. Shane Gillis. I think Shane Gillis is. If he's the guy I'm thinking about, I think he's actually kind of funny. And hello, Dempsey. Appreciate you. Album coming out in a few weeks. Shout out to Dempsey. I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. There you go. I think that's how most of us are, man. And Fizz saying, yes, what Tate does is obviously immoral. Makes young girls in the whore. Yeah, he literally does that regardless of whether you think it's legal or not. He takes young girls. He tells them, he sells them a dream. And then when they get into his house, they can't leave and they got to do cam work. And they may even get touched up by him and his brother's girlfriend. Speaking of which, his brother has a baby mother who is a cam girl, an active cam girl as of at least a couple years ago. Shane Gillis, the one who got fired. I don't know who that is. I feel like I've heard that story. I feel like if you showed me Shane Gillis, I would know him. But I don't offhand know who that is. Man, I remember hearing that story, but it's like I didn't. And yeah, getting on SNL. Come on, man. SNL hasn't meant anything, since the 2000s? And even then, that wasn't like the greatest era. You know what I mean? But there was some holdover from the 90s still around. Like maybe 2003 sort of thing. You know, when the 90s ended in 2004. So, you know, like that type of era. Like, oh, yeah, such and such was still there. Yeah, oh, yeah, it was still some funny stuff. Like that sort of thing. Yeah, it probably is the best thing to happen. Get out of there. The comedy world is a whole new world nowadays, man. I see like new comedians posting shit on the internet all the fucking time. That's a whole new wave. Man, listen, and as the structured entertainment business crumbles, we're seeing the independent entertainment business thrive. And no, I still have not checked out that Arm & Hammer, even though I told myself multiple times I was going to, but work and other videos got in the way. I still got a shit ton of editing to do. But we're in a different era. Hell, Dempsey, we got somebody in the chat releasing an album this month. I do like Matt Rife. He's funny. He's the young guy. He's like super young. And he's like annoyingly young. But like he's hilarious. When he works on the crowd, just some of the shit he says. It's just some of the crowd people say. Good Lord, what was the one? Oh, was that him where he was said he called the dude a creep as a joke, but I mean he had some validity because he said, you know, what was the line that he used to pick you up? And the girl said, well, I'm the one with the line. Like, what was that? Like, I didn't want him to talk to me, so I told him I was 17 and pregnant when we met. And it was like, see, I told you he was a creep. I started dying. He's got a bunch of different ones. The little sketches I've seen. Or not sketches, just clips of his stand-up. That's the thing. People just do stand-up. They can get booked somewhere. They put the clips up on YouTube, and you can become a star literally overnight. I didn't know who Matt Rife was 5-6 months ago, but I've seen a bunch of his shit. He's pretty funny. Pretty clever. I haven't seen a ton, like everything he's done. Blow spray to Mecca with me. Whoa. Guess my chat's converted to Islam. You know, respect. Better than atheism or Satanism. I'll take it. I will take it. Psh, I mean, how did it happen is a good question. As far as what Fizz just asked. Yeah, Mike Ripe's pretty funny. He said, no light in the current conflict in the Middle East. We can hear some jokes about Gaza. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about the Middle Eastern stuff. But Fizz asked a great question. Why is all entertainment in the country as big of as America controlled by one state? Corporatocracy. That's the real answer. Corporatocracy allowed every fucking media company to really be a subsidiary of maybe 6, maybe now 7 or 8 when you add the tech companies in. You add Amazon, you add Netflix, you add Google. You know, if you want to say Meta too, just because we're in this different world with Instagram and the like. And then you got the big 6. Was it Disney, Warner, Paramount, Sony? I'm sure there's other ones. I mean, you want to toss Microsoft because games and Nintendo because of games. So still, we're talking no more than 10 companies where everything goes up to one of those 10 companies. And it might not even be that. I might be, oh, wait, no, this company and that company is actually linked up. I might be fucking up. But corporatocracy allowed that to happen. We have antitrust rules. They just don't get enforced in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And there you go. All of a sudden, you everything's owned by a very few amount of people. Oh, Matt Rife is not too far. Oh, so he's an Ohio dude. I would say that's why I like him. Ohio's basically Michigan. It's just that tad bit weirder. Because when I see Ohio means, I'm like, Michigan's not that far off. Not that far off. Dan Soder's pretty funny. Dave Smith's half hour is excellent or awesome. Masha Allah blows. I don't even see. Oh, there's Nas. Where is he? We're culturally enriched now, Vig. I see. Nas thinks Shane Gillis is racist trash. Really? Like I said, I know who Matt Rife is, even though I know he's a smaller comic than Shane Gillis. I see more of his stuff. Zach thinks Joe Rogan is the funniest comedian. Joe Rogan is not a great comedian. I don't think anyone. I don't think that's news to anyone. He's obviously, you know, the GOAT podcaster and the like. Even though now, I mean, I'm gonna be honest about Joe Rogan, because now it just seems like he's almost like Oprah to me, and I don't mean that in the net. Like I don't think he bought up a bunch of land in Maui and had something to do with, you know, people painting their roofs blue and therefore not getting their stuff set on fire for some strange reason, which only makes sense if there's an energy weapon. But that's another can of worms. But no, I don't mean like that, Oprah. I just mean like now he's kind of a guy where people go to try to break through. That's kind of the point, and you know what I mean. People, a lot of these comedians or just internet personalities or whoever the hell go, you know, I wouldn't know who Andrew Huberman was if it wasn't for Joe Rogan. There's a lot of people I wouldn't know of if it wasn't for Rogan. Speaking of which, random, but that guy that what's the shit? Richmond from Richmond, he allegedly denied an $8 million deal. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the streets are saying. He allegedly denied a deal. So we'll see if that's true. We'll see if he takes a management deal or a distribution deal and tries to halfway crook it, or we'll see if he stays completely independent, try to build through everything through himself. But that's just a quick aside. But yeah, Rogan doesn't feel the same to me because it's more about bringing, like, not that he still doesn't find interesting people, have interesting conversations, but it almost feels like this is how to break comedians 101. It's like, okay, you know, shout out to Theo Von, shout out to some of these guys who've been able to make a career, and Rogan was like the big breakthrough moment. But it's just like, it's not really what I showed up for. You know what I'm saying? Why is Gillis racist? Like, what did Gillis do? I'm about to get hit by chubby people because I'm making fucking long form points. Hold on, I gotta pause, see what you guys are saying. What did Gillis do that was racist? Fizz, do they now? Bloss and me are starting a new trend. What do we do? Oh, since you did, no one's praised to nobody praised to Mecca. That's what Fizz said. I don't know how people do things. Corporate state sheep ? Excuse me, I'm a scholar with several degrees. The government regulation is the solution. Oh well, we got to listen to Nas. He has a degree. Yes, a sheep that follows. More government is always a solution. Papa Cotton, I'm educated. Oh man, he's educated. Fascism is always the answer. Yeah, it's a sad fact. 9 times out of 10, yeah, Rogan is a horrible comedian. Educated, okay. West Side Gun, hell, aka whatever cast. I saw you when I was editing before this show. I had you on in the background part of it. Then I had to turn it off. I had to really focus on editing. Went to school, so I know everything. Capiche? He's a black woman to you? Who's a black woman to who? Bloss is a published author, peer reviewed. Kind of like a big deal in intelligence. Oh, Oprah. Okay, I'm like, what? No, I just meant Oprah's running a protection racket, maybe, or at least a part of one. Joe Rogan's a comedian, allegedly. Fed sharing gonna blow up. Yeah, he probably will. Zach's on the same Rogan's Roy cycle. Shit. If I wasn't so big, I'd be on Roy's, or at least TRT. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna get on some like that street shit, bro. I gotta get a doctor and all that good shit. Trying to lose weight. Getting back to walks now that it's not 5,000 degrees here in the Houston area. Let me see. Go back. I'm sorry. I gotta read you guys. Rogan's a great interview, but his shit isn't funny. He should try to be like Mitzi Shore. I do not know who that is. Perfect position. Best interview from guy from Hot Ones. I've never been a big fan of Hot Ones. So, okay, I should take a Shane Gillis made a joke that was offensive. Save me up for it, Nas. I don't know what we're saving up for. I gotta get back to the game. Sorry, guys. Get on a sugar diet. Well, I've done that, and all I've done is become a fat bastard. So, we're gonna try a little less of that. Less fast food. I've been able to go a couple days without fast food. That's a start. Just not eating too much fucking fast food. But sugar's nothing. I drink a lot of pop. I call it pop. Y'all know some people call it soda. But fucking pop is the killer right now. I gotta lay off. It's just so addictive. Oh, jeez, me whooped on. Oprah was like an assembly line for Weinstein. She kind of was. So yeah, I didn't mean that, but just as a star maker. Because Oprah started to become a star maker. You know what I mean? Gail, what's her name? Gail, whatever the fuck her name is. Rachel Ray, Dr. Phil. I feel like there's other people. And, you know, a lot of authors would go on there, like Eckhart Tolle and some other like grifty ass people. They would go on Oprah and they would blow up because they went there. And so she was like a gatekeeper for losers, basically. But gatekeeper for CIA assets, for real, but over, you know, that's not what people thought of it as. We buy diabetic test strips. It's a reference to Arm & Hammer's album that I need to check out. Activia. Well, she turned out to be insane, so I'm not eating shit that she ate. Jamie Lee Curtis with her fucking crazy ass art. Y'all seen that shit? Is that Jamie Lee Curtis or is that somebody else? Another old white woman. No offense. Well, yeah, offense. If it's the demonized one, if it wasn't you, then okay. But it's the one. I think it's Jamie Lee Curtis. She has like a crazy art piece that's really pizza related. If you catch my drift, and I don't mean Papa John's. But she has some weird art piece on her mantle. If it's who I'm thinking of. So apologies if it's like Sigourney Weaver or some other old white lady. I apologize. I'm not even going to make the y'all look alike joke. I'm better than that. Better than that. So fake Ultimate Warriors beating the braces off me. All right. Missy Shore ran a comedy store. Oh shit! Well, you know what? Now that I think about, I think Matt told me about her. Isn't the rumor that she had to fuck everybody, or everybody had to fuck her to get on? Papa Cherries, me Daddy Johns. I see. Epstein had a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress in his crib. Wowzers! Did not know that. A lot of wacky blackmail-y shit went on that fucking island. And, you know, shit, there was a crypto billionaire who mysteriously drowned. Said there was other islands like that. He said it was, I want to say, off the coast of Puerto Rico. There was supposedly an island that he almost got caught up with. And then next thing you know, the guy is no longer with us. Allegedly an accidental drowning. So, that's it. Yep, it is Jamie Lee Curtis. Thank you, Copa, a.k.a. Blopa, apparently, because we're still doing this blood thing. Shout out to Barclay Bit Bookies. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I'm trying not to die. So I'll read what you guys are saying in a second. At least after this level. I don't want to die yet. You know the whole point of this game so I can see what you guys are saying. Okay. What are we doing here, Bappa? That video is the best thing on the internet. Which video? Respect my afro. I don't get the reference. Nas knows about Mitzi from his simping for Brenda Schaub. That's fucking disgusting, Vidge. What part is disgusting? What did I say was disgusting? And no, I got lost because that was a while ago. Oh, you talking about the Mitzi thing, maybe? I thought that was a rumor. I could have swore Matt told me that. I could have swore. Maybe I mixed it up. I've smoked a lot of weed since then. Nas knows all about Mitzi for the simping for Brendan Schaub. Remember when Kevin Spacey should have released a death threat revealed to one of his victims and he died later? I do not remember that. Jesus. I killed him with kindness. What are we doing here? That video is the best thing on the internet, blows. Sheesh, that's crazy. So I think here we got Brendan Schaubisms. Big Mike, we do be packing. I vaguely know who Brendan Schaub. Whenever I see comments on videos about him, it's like they're all from Travis Bickle. Fuck the haters be. Tomorrow I get to change the name of all my accounts. Oh, you changing all the names? You're gonna be like 70? I can't really read Roman numeral off that quick. Thought you were 69, so that's what I've been going with. But I would have to actually look it up. Y'all know I ain't doing that. Am I dead? I'm dead. Big Mike shipping. I got a package for you. Calling it comedy's very generous, blows. I watched some clips of his comedy. I thought it was edited. I'll change it all account, not your band account. Let's see. Hell Kai, appreciate you being here. Oh, you talking about Brendan's comedy? I see. Hey Kai, I'm saying hey to Kai. Brendan's Shot special was clipped together from 5 different shows. Wow. No one had to. I'd say it was a rumor. I heard. I don't know that. Shit. Jesus. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were like her son or whatever. I didn't know you were related. My bad, man. Yeah, I'm a sicko. Because no one in Hollywood has ever had to fuck somebody disgusting to get on. What a crazy thought. I said I heard a rumor. Jesus. 10 people watched it. Yeah, right. I appreciate the fact that you guys are watching. I'm not taking it for granted. Not taking it for granted. All right, let's get this back. Start to kind of look it up, just make sure I kind of still think. I'll check with Matt. Sing "Oh Canada." Her song is Pauly. Yeah. Pauly Shore is her kid. Okay. Neil Brennan was talking about how his show used to have a lot of editing due to being a sick concert at the club. Pauly Shore, yeah, that's supposed to be the son. It's a rumor I heard. It doesn't mean it was like, recently. It could have been like from the 80s or the 70s or something, dude. But apparently, you and Pauly don't want me talking about your mom. I won't. My bad, man. My bad. I'm gonna check with Matt just to see. Maybe I was thinking of someone else, but now that I think about it, I honestly think that's what he told me. Maybe I made it up. And it was something in my mind. But I'm gonna check just to make sure. Chino Man's the only world's perfect movie. Shout out to Pauly, the Latino Slant. It's a dope channel. You should check him out if you haven't already. You're robbing the artist of what we truly want. I know you want me to sing every song that has ever been released, but I ain't got that type of range, my guy. I hear Paulie, I think the Weasel. Jesus Christ. Sing classic Disney tunes. I don't know if I got it in me, my man. I appreciate your confidence and the like schadenfreude you must get out of hearing everyone else suffer when I sing. But yeah, man, I don't know if I can do. I don't really feel. You know what? Sometimes I feel like singing, not really like in a sing. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm cool. I'm actually tired though. I had a decent day at work, and then edited a bunch of, spent like 4 hours editing, and then just hop right on stream. So, I mean, I did take a little break after work. I took a walk and then took a break. So it wasn't straight, but a little bit tired. A little bit tired. So I don't know. If you give me something that's easy and in my range, I might try. So, if you guys notice, that stream is unlisted because I felt dirty playing a clip about a show that I would have never known if not for me, if not for you guys. I had no clue there was a fucking Robin Hood show with a black Robin Hood, and like I like not knowing about the woke. It's fucking today, it was some video about some woke comic book writer. I just turned it off. Like, no, I don't. I did just make the fucking video about Mary Jane. If I find out about it, cool. But if I don't have to know about woke bullshit, I spent, better part of 2.5, 3 years, at least 2. How about 2? Because, the last year I was trying to find myself and stuff. But at least 2 years talking about woke nonsense that I would never know about. I would never know that Brie Larson exists if not for you guys. Not you guys, but I say just the fan. I would never know. I never heard of her. Even though I had seen her, I don't care about these celebrities like that. So I would never know who the fuck she was in infinite space-time if not for the anti-woke movement. Straight up. And I would like to keep it that way. I want to know as little about the woke, especially like, this isn't like some major thing. Some Canadian show? Nah, cuz I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know it exists. I'd rather go the rest of my days with no cognizance and no, just never know. Like how most people feel about like Miss Marvel. Most people don't know there was a Miss Marvel. Don't know who she is, and when they see the Marvel, well, no one's gonna see the Marvels, but the few Marvel stand, they're gonna see it. They're not gonna know who the fuck she is. In Your Eyes, Colors by Ice-T. It's not really singing. You're just saying colors repeatedly. Colors, 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 colors. Can you at least sing a little bit In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel? I don't know that offhand. I probably know it, but it's like, I don't got the lyrics. Oh, I guess I could do the rap lyrics. Nightmare walking, psychopath talking, king in my jungle, just against the stalking. So yeah, I guess the fucking karaoke thing's getting over. I do need to do it, huh? Maybe in the song, even though I hate songs of going in cold. Maybe I'll give something a try. Give me a few suggestions. I'll try the easiest one when we switch games. How about that? So I don't promise something I can't deliver. It's not about woke. It's funny on its own merit. It's truly one of the comedies of all time. But I would not know it exists. I like not knowing this. I like that piece. I like that piece that I don't have to care about it. And now we got Hypnotized. So this is going off the rails. But yeah, put a few suggestions. I'll try the easiest ones. I probably could do Hypnotized. I'll do a few of them, but it's got to be doable. I'm not a great vocalist anyway. My voice sucks. You got to please the subscribers, Boys in the Hood, Easy E. Because the boys in the hood are always hard. But see, I don't remember the lyrics. If I can at least remember the cadence. When I can't remember the cadence, and I'm just going in purely blind, it's like, oh, man. If I can at least remember the cadence. Like, I can kind of remember Colors cadence, even though I didn't do it properly. I'll do a couple of them. We got Hypnotized, Boys in the Hood. No Tom McDonald. So if it's never a Tom McDonald request. Never happening. But we'll do. I think I can do the rap songs, and I'll try the Peter Gabriel song. I'll at least look at it and see if I can remember it. And if I can remember the cadence, I'll give it a go. Turns out people forgot about Dre. Regulate is gonna be a hard. Doing Nate Dogg's part, man. I will never twerk for you guys. Are you fucking nuts? I know I'm a brother and I'm trying to be entertainment, but I don't want it that bad, man. Like I said, if I can get to 10,000 subs, 10,000 to 90,000 would be like grailed. Let's get to 1,000 first. First goal is just to pay a bill. Like I said, if I can pay a single bill off of my YouTube, I'll feel like a king. But, you know, long-term, top-tier goals is to get between 10 and 90K. But I say all that to say, I'm not, you know, I guess I am a rapper, but I'm not going to pop it, you know, bust it wide open at an Eyes Wide Shut party just to get on. I don't want it that bad. I don't want it that bad. So no twerking. Ever. Ever. This is not a Thugnificent channel. In your eyes. So I might know it. I might know the song. And I'm like, okay, you know I could do it. So we got a lot of Easy E coming up. Dope, man. Dope, man. Try being a mid chick. Now, I'm going to talk about what I talk about current things that are relevant to different topics. I can talk about any topic I want. I got now 3 channels in which to do it. So if I have something music related, I'll talk about it on the music channel, which, you know, like I said, still working on the first 3 videos. If I want to talk about, you know, I talked about a video game today. That Mary Jane thing is kind of a current thing because the game comes out in next week or the week after. So that's a huge thing, and I get to talk about it because it came across my thing. And I guess, you know what, that might be considered, well, that's a kind of a woke thing. Fair enough. But it matters, man. It's the obscure shit. Most people don't even know Batwoman existed, right? You know what I mean? But if you were in this corner of the internet, you heard about Batwoman every week because this corner of the internet may or may not have been working as a marketing team for Batwoman, but that's another can of worms altogether. And so it's like that sort of thing. I don't want to know about every current new woke thing that exists. I don't want to know. I'd rather not. Ignorance is bliss on this stuff. It doesn't affect me. You know, like I said, Mary Jane, that's kind of a woke thing. They made her ugly in the new game. But she was already kind of hit. But they really made her fucking ugly. She has jowls for no reason. I talked about it. Mary Jane. Company just showed up. Okay. Do what you gotta do, Papa. That sounded gay. So, like I said, no man in the dress over here. So do what you have to do, PC. The ghetto. If I was getting pressed by some brothers, honestly, I would probably, like, you want to know the honest answer? I'm gonna lie to you since you're a sub. Yeah, man, I'll do whatever the case to make sure you stop. Honest answer, I'm gonna yell, hey! If that don't stop, I'm gonna run, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. I would say, hey, y'all stop. If that don't work, we're gonna see where my 40 time is. Because this fucking world is crazy. I appreciate you think you can check in with me and be good. Bro, you're not good anywhere. You're not good even if you do check in, but you're not good with me, my guy. There's nothing I can say to save you, my guy. That's the truth. Maybe if I can get a few more years of MMA in, maybe I'll give it a attempt. Or maybe if I get my accuracy with a pistol like up to a crazy level, I'll try to shoot us out of it. I can give you that. But if it's just like, oh my God, they got Nas pinned, I'm like, hey, leave him alone and get the fuck out of there, man. I'm sorry, guy. I don't want to give you false hope, my guy. That goes for any of y'all, man. I know vigilante, but that's just a term, man. I'm an anonymous citizen journalist and commentator. I am not a superhero, my guy. So if y'all don't start no shit, I can't even say don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Motherfuckers are crazy. I ain't involved, cuz. That finally an accurate quote from Dildo. I'm sorry. Like I said, I try to yell. Hey, what y'all doing? Stop all that. Cause that might work. If they young and they kids and shit, they might, oh shit, let's run off. Cause I don't want this old man to see us rob this guy. But if that don't work, man, we're fucked anyway. It'll just be, I mean, if you want me to get killed with you, but I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sacrificing, no eyes wide shut shit. I'm not sacrificing myself. I'm not taking, I ain't twerking, not taking pictures in the dress. So I again, not sacrificing myself. So man, I just hope that just never happens, my guy. Like I said, I'll give the screaming at college try. What if I start freestyle? If it works, do what you gotta do. Nah, man, I wouldn't. And I don't want none of y'all to take a 22 for me. I would yell and call the police like an adult. Yell. If that don't work, call the police. And I know, hey, what do they say? The police are there in minutes when you only have seconds. Well, there's a two-way around here, so I would suggest you use it. I was just thinking about this the other day, but not the other day, just earlier. Just walking through my neighborhood, everybody having a little harmonious, little gay old time. I can't help but to feel that the fact that everyone's armed has an impact on just the mood around here. That it's just nobody's gonna do anything stupid because nobody knows if they can. Anybody can clap you. Anybody you see can put a thing out and take you into another universe. So it's like, pause. So it's, that there's a certain almost safety in that. Like, okay, nobody's gonna do anything too stupid. Everyone's just gonna try to get along and get through. You know what I mean? I say hi to people when I walk and shit, and I'm a fucking curmudgeon who hates humans, right? But I still try to be nice and shit. Everybody's just gonna give you the most polite version of themselves, just because nobody knows who. Everybody assumes everybody's packing, and rightfully so. And I've seen enough clips in the local area to show you should assume that, because it ain't California. I'm not saying there ain't crime. There's definitely some crime and some wild shit happening in Houston, but regular people. If you try to rob a store, especially with something, I have seen guys turn their heads and they end up lost. They end up in the spirit world because they turned their head and didn't look at the guy that they were trying to rob right behind them. You know what I mean? Let's see. Hell, Kai. Armed society is a polite one. Yeah, that's what I am. I feel that. I definitely feel that. The highest density of legal gun owners had the least violent crime rate. I wonder why. The police might join. Depends. We be robbing. But yeah, man. So yeah, just try not to get into those issues, man. So yeah, just don't get hemmed up. That would be my suggestion. I mean, in general, what can another person do? Unless you are armed, and even then, you still gotta know how to draw fire and do so safety so you don't hurt yourself, don't hurt anyone that's not supposed to get hurt. So you gotta make sure you got some time in the range, which I need to get to be 1,000%. But don't die. Damn it, there's death. Why? What is your favorite album? Ooh, Bone Thugs, East 99, 1999 Eternal. That is a pretty good album. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. I'm not sure if it's that one, but all those Bone albums in the 90s were crazy. Yeah, they are from Cleveland. I remember one of the times through Cleveland, I think we rode by East 1999. This is in the 90s too. I got some families stay out in Cleveland. As do a lot of Midwest. I notice there's a lot of Midwesterners, like Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland, and maybe sometimes the other small cities. There's like, oh, you usually have a cousin in Chicago or somebody in Cleveland or somebody in Detroit. Like if you're, no matter which one of those cities, you'll probably have a cousin in one of the other cities. I ain't shit unless I know about Brother Lynch. Golly, the pressure. I feel like, is that Ice Cube related, or am I thinking of a different dude or a different situation? So I probably just ain't shit, man. I just going to take that L. Thuggish Ruggish Bone was on Creeping on a Come Up, so I had it wrong. Something told me I had it wrong. Big cities with gun bans encourage illegal gun owners who end up drive by and shooting kids and women. Yeah. Because people don't pop off with everybody strapped and responsible, not retarded criminals. People still try. It just doesn't end up well. I've seen a couple instances where, just on the news, where where citizens got the crims hemmed up. Either clap. No, Brother Lynch was from Oakland. Oh, shit. I think I vaguely remember hearing about this guy. But I don't know his stuff offhand. I'm talking about cannibalism. That's wild. That's wild. Eating MCs literally. So he was literally eating these MCs out here. Wowzers. Damn it. Damn, not just die and restart. See, I'm just on autopilot. I need to play another game. Next death, I'll play another game. Got a treat from you boys. He had a bone-like style. The push-ups, nude. Honestly, I do like not wear a shirt around the house most of the time. And honestly, I spend a lot. I just want, because ain't nobody else here except the dog. I don't care what he see. Two Shorts from Oakland rapped about different type of cannibalism. I guess you call it that. So that's one way of putting it. Sorry guys, I should be talking shit. Blowjob Betty was a masterpiece. Agreed, blimp. Let's see. Life is too short. Using my underwear and comfy pants walking on my house. Still playing Vampire Survivor. You know, it's been a while. Maybe we'll mix that in. It's been a while since I played that, honestly. If you want in between games, I'll toss that in. Hanging out naked, chatting with the boys. There's worse lives being led. Worst lives being led. Freaky Tales is your autobiography. I see. The fuck? Why am I playing as a big pixelated brother? I didn't make these rules. I was given this world. I didn't make it. You guys are always looking for stuff. Mine's playing tricks on me. See, I didn't design this game. It wasn't my idea. There's a couple black characters getting whooped on too. Gangstar is dope. I was actually listening to Moment of Truth, not just the song, the actual album, not too long ago. I didn't know one of those songs was apparently the song with MOP is a diss to J. Rue the Damager, and I did not know that. Did not know that. Hey, Juice. Smello, everybody. Scarface is goated. Really underrated. Really underrated. We talk about all-time MCs. We talk about just the consistency of his projects for really a decade plus. Because you can go. Shit, what was it? I don't remember the order, but I know it was Mr. Scarface. There's a few albums. And then even up into the Fix, which is like the 2000s, he had a bunch of projects that were pretty cold. Pretty cold. Moment of Truth is a crazy album. It's a dope album. All Gangstar stuff is dope, man. That's why they were such an influential group. I mean, when you look at, okay, did they invent having one MC, one producer? Of course not, right? That was actually the standard at first. But you look at, like, that's the new wave. Well, not the whole way, not out everywhere, you know, as far as mainstream, but that's like a huge wave the past decade plus. I mean, really longer than that. I mean, when the Mad Villain come out. But that's been a wave for a while. And I feel like they're the ones who, obviously you had, like I said, a lot of artists did it initially. That was the way to do things. And then you had, obviously, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, but they didn't drop as many projects as Gangstar. You know what I mean? Or for as long. So if you're talking about the group, there was a huge point where that was not the wave to do one producer, one MC. That was just not. It was either groups, or if you did have, you know, Jay-Z, maybe he'll get 4 or 5 Just Blaze beats and 4 or 5 Kanye beats and call it the Blueprint. That was about as close as you were going to get, because everyone was using multiple producers for their projects. So they went a good portion of their career as the only act doing that. One MC, one producer. Even when Lil Brother came around, it's 2 MCs. And every now and again, they would have like a crisis beat or something like that. Premier's better than Dre. You know what? If you would have told me that when I was younger, I'd be like, what are you talking about? I absolutely agree with that. He's better. He's more influential. And then come to fucking find out, I'm not trying to shit on nobody, Dre didn't really make a lot of those beats, allegedly. The you know, Death Row era was supposedly Daz and some other people involved with a lot of that production. And then the, you know, the kind of aftermath 90s into the 2000s, you got Scott Storch, you got Mailman, you got all these other guys handling a lot of the production. And I mean, he was still I hate to use the term curator, but he still was involved with a lot of the music. But you know, everyone knows fucking Still DRE. Scott Storch made that melody. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the few songs I can play because it's pretty simple. Scott Storch made that melody. That's not you know what I'm saying? So like, there wasn't no co-producer with DJ Premier. That was all him. You know, shout out to man 24/7. Well, I actually got hit up. It's been a minute. He has a funny story about, because you know, I'm in the Houston area. He's in the Houston area, and DJ Premier is infamously from Houston, not New York or someplace northeast. And I guess he was working at a shop, like a record shop, DJ Premier, and 24 walks in, he's like, man, you heard this new group called Gangstar. Not letting anybody know he's the fucking producer of Gangstar. Trying to act like it's an independent group, independent of him. So that's a funny story. We're gonna be the next Ski Low, Fly Low. Yeah, Primo's definitely top. I mean, he's still a huge influence. Dre's a thief, fucked over Above the Law and stole their sound. Wow. Y'all tripping if y'all never got into Nujabes. Japanese. I do know of no Nujabes. Noise chill stuff. Dre was getting busy, rich, swole as fuck. Yeah, swole. Nujabes is the father of lo-fi. I think I've heard some Nujabes beats before. He was around what, like 90s at first? 90s into the 2000s? Or am I making something up? Is that, as I apparently do a lot. I shouldn't have used that there, but oh well. That's how life goes. I've not ever heard DJ Crush since you did though. Okay, I feel like I did know that Samurai Shampoo, which I didn't watch that, but I've seen videos on it and I've heard some of the soundtrack. I do, and I remember the show, but I didn't watch it. And apparently I should. Everyone talks positively about the show. Swole isn't fat. Well, he was hopping on. He was muscly before he got fat. Like in the 2000s, he got really big, like muscles. And apparently was using steroids. Like, I want to say like one of these like celebrity steroid rings got caught up, and he was one of the clients. I have seen Cowboy Bebop. I actually like Cowboy Bebop. How about Rozelle? You talking about the dude who was RP Nujabes, so he actually's passed. But Rozelle, wasn't he the beatboxer? And I think he used to do stuff with the Roots. I saw him live. If that's the same guy I'm thinking of it. He got skinny then fat again. Or Rozelle, which I might be saying his name wrong. But if that's who I'm thinking of, is the beatboxer who he did his own thing, but he also did stuff with the Roots. And he toured with the Roots one time back in the early 2000s. Because I saw the show. It was the Roots, Outkast, and Lauryn Hill. And CeeLo opened up. I may have even talked about it. I ain't gone to too many concerts because I don't like people and I don't like going outside. But yeah, I went to that concert when I was like 14, 15. It was a cold-ass concert. And Rozelle actually tore down. Yeah, beatbox. See, he tore his shit down. He was doing like Aaliyah covers and shit like that. This is after she had already passed. This had to be like 2002, 2003. If your girl only knew. But he was beatboxing when it was cold as fuck. Cold as fuck. I bet she would leave you alone. Early Outkast. Well, really, it's only Outkast in general. They were only around. You look back. What, a decade? And really, they were only around for real 6 years, and then you have the Split album. Because when did I'm pretty sure, well, they did the single Players Ball in 93. Then the album comes out in 94, and then you got 94, 96, 98, and 2000. as far as AT Aliens, Aquemini, and Stank On Ya. After Stank On Ya, it's a 3 or 4 year gap, and they just put a solo album apiece on a double album with their 2 biggest hits, The Way You Move and Hey Ya happen to be probably the biggest commercial hits. But that's all that happened. Those were solo albums. You know what I mean? And they considered it with a couple of Outkast songs amongst 2 solo albums. So really, their run was only 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And granted, they're a group that sounds changed album to album, or at least grew album to album, because there's, you know. I remember Alien Ant Farm. I remember them because they had a Michael Jackson cover. It was a Smooth Criminal. Nas, I'm so glad. Listen, in my head canon, you're for real, because it's like somebody likes my voice. In my head canon, this is serious, and I will continue to sing because of it. I like Limp Bizkit. I liked Limp Bizkit first 2 albums, if I remember correctly. And then Alien Ant Farm, like I was talking about them, they had a Smooth Criminal cover that was cool, but they did something, and I never heard from them again. They went to the BET Awards, and they were on a rooftop, and they just said, hey, they had like a megaphone, said, hey, and just performed. I thought that was the coldest shit when I was younger. It was totally unannounced. I don't know what happened to them after that, but I thought that was so cold. They just went to the BET Awards and started performing. And I thought, I don't know if that was like supposed to be like a joke thing, this quote unquote rock band, the BET Awards, but to me, that I thought it was cool that they did that. Like no one else would do some shit like that. And I thought, oh man, that was so cool. And then I never heard from them again. Maybe the exec said, okay, you guys are a success, time to drop trial. That's why I think we had so many one-hit wonders back in the day. I think they'd let you get a hit, and you would think, oh, man, this record industry shit is cool. And it's like, all right, time to give up the butthole. And it's like, what? Your Deftones were better. $3 bills. Yeah, $3 bills had some bangers. Even Break Stuff. Break Stuff is still a classic to me, man. Do. Just one of those days where you just don't want to wake up. That's just a classic little. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. That shit's cold, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit's cold. That was the big single. And then I even like, what was the other one? Hot dog flavored water and shit. I know Rolling is kind of like a meme nowadays. But that shit had some cold shit. They had like a My Way cover. They had some cold shit on there. Limp Bizkit. There's worse bands than Limp Bizkit. There's worse music. There's worse music has been released than Limp Bizkit. Don't let these fucking hipster kids tell you different. They weren't the elite. I feel like Korn, and even though they were a little late to the party relative, Linkin Park were probably the elite of that new metal genre. Shout out to Papa Roach too. I like Papa Roach. It was actually Papa Roach, the first album I ever bought, period. First album I ever bought with my own money is Papa Roach Infest. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. This is my last resort. Was Deftones new metal? I guess they were. I just kind of consider them rock. Incubus had a bunch of good albums. Then they got popular, but that's a trend for a lot of artists. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they weren't new metal. Deftones' first album goes hard. I need to revisit Deftones. Never was into Limp Bizkit. Early Hatebreed when they were legit skinheads. I never heard of Hatebreed till now. Sorry. I did vaguely remember Seven Dust. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I go on bleeding. This is my last resort. That album actually still kind of cold. Might even do a cover of a song on that album that didn't really get played. And it should have. Actually, the outro, the last song of that Papa Roach Infest. That's it. I'm dead. We're gonna switch songs, but actually, I gotta sing now. Shit, I gotta sing. It was a bunch of rap stuff, but let's see. What are we singing? So now you got Juice Lion. But I appreciate it. Thank you. So I remember it was a bunch of Biohazard. Do not remember them. Take Me to Your Leader. Fungus and Monks. I never heard that album. I probably only heard Incubus after they got popular, man. I do not even remember that album. Fungus and Monks is a fucking amazing album. Peak Incubus, they were better than Red Hot Chili Peppers. Whoa, that's a statement to make. That's a hell of a ballsy statement. Okay, so let me scroll up. I know some Peter Gabriel. I think it was Peter. I think it was Peter Gabriel. And then I just realized Wes also didn't know about Black Robin Hood as I scroll up. So Colors was asked. Oh, Canada. I don't know if I can do Oh, Canada. In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. Okay, let's see. Let's do the thing where I put YouTube up and try to sing along with it and see if it's like, oh yeah, I remember this. Jeez, I guess there's a Weekend song called In Your Eyes. That's what comes up first. Because of these kids.
Hey.
And they want to tax me with ads and shit like that. Golly, can I do this? I feel like I've heard this song. I don't know if I can pull this off, man. I don't know if you hear it in the background. Oh, I heard this, man. Oh, man, I need some practice, guy. I don't think I can hang with this shit, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. So next request is Colors, so I can just fucking rap. Even though I did some of it. I'll give you guys the first verse of Colors. I'm a nightmare walking, psychopath talking, king in my jungle, just against the stalking, living life like a firecracker, quick as my fuse. Dead. I'm fucking up the cadence already. Then dead as a death pack, the color I choose, red or blue, cuz or blood, it don't matter. Sucker, die for your life on my shotgun scatter. We the gangs of LA will never die, just multiply. Colors. I fucked it up. I fucked the cadence up. This is why I don't like doing it completely cold. It's like, well, I haven't heard the song in like a year and a half. Or that, whenever the hell the last time I heard the song, maybe longer. So I just got to do it. This is why I hate this shit. There you go. Hypnotized Big was the next one. Then was Boys in the Hood. And it's probably, I can't even scroll down because it's scrolling back up. So you guys are just talking about how I fuck things up. I just got to keep it moving. Got to just keep it moving. So I don't know if I'll do the whole verse. I'll do it till I can. Let me see. Hot, sicker than your average. Proper twist cabin, all instinct. He's just Ninjas think shit don't stink. Pink Gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That they're right. If the head right, Biggie there every night. I'm fucking everything up. Every night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise crews who do something to us. Talk go through us. Girls walk to us. Want to do us. Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and fuck Puff. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick the clutch. There squeeze 3 at your cherry M3, bang every MC easily. Okay, I'm gonna keep fucking this up. Hopefully I do a little bit better with the Easy E stuff. Cause this cadence was simpler. See, this is why I don't like doing this shit. Cause just going cold, man, I can't fucking do it. I can't do anything but fuck up. I'm just hitting y'all with the chorus. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. That's all I can do for you guys, man. I think we're gonna call it, man. I forgot about Dre. Nowadays, motherfuckers want to act like they want. What is it? Shit, I gotta look at the lyrics of that. So I don't know this shit no more, man. I'm old. You lucky I love y'all, man. I'm gonna try to get through as many of these as I can, and I'll see your review of my fucked up rapping and singing later. And I'll make every excuse in the book for why I can't do it. But hey, as long as it's entertaining, I gotta take it on the chin. And we're just going to do the hook with this one, which is actually kind of complicated with Eminem. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act they forgot about Dre. So what do you say to somebody you hate? Anyone trying to bring trouble your way? Want to resolve things in a bloodier way? Just study a tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman on, and I called a guy, give me an awkward eye, strangling him up in the parking lot with his car canine. I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. Harder than me trying to park a Dodge when I'm drunk as fuck. Right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage. Hopping out with 2 broken legs trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. I'ma kill you and them loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. When the cops came through, me and Dre stood next to a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches and still wasn't found out. So from here on out, it's the Chronic 2. Starting today and tomorrow's new. And I'm still local enough to choke you to death with a Charleston Chew. Slim Shady. Hotter than a set of twin babies. In a Mercedes Benz with the windows up when the temp goes up to the mid-80s. Calling men ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way you can't save me. It's okay. Go with him, Haley. Da-da. You know why I did that, right? Because I probably rapped that verse more times as a kid than any of the shit that we just did. Let me see. I'm going to try Regulate. Let's go back to the singing shit. I'm going to try one of Nate Dogg's. The hook thing at the end. And then we're done. We're done with karaoke. Nate Dogg and Warren G gotta regulate. All right. I keep forgetting not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. Let me see. What do I sing? Oh man, now I feel nervous because I'm doing the. I don't know if I can do it. I might not be able to do Regulate. What are you guys talking about? See, that's what I mean. Tom Vidano type cadence. Somebody saying Warren G. If you okay, we're going too crazy, man. Yeah, I'm reading because I don't know too much of this shit off rip. The dog's about to die. I don't know. I don't want any dogs. So you guys remember? Forgot about Dre. Sing If You Must by Delta Funky Home Savior. I can't, man. I don't think I can do Regulate, man. I'm sorry, buddy. No, I mean I do have a metronome, but I got one on my phone, but I'm just doing it. I was just going in. It's Incubus' first album, Fungus Among Us. Saw Incubus in 2000. Science is my favorite album by Incubus. When Incubus threw out the funk, they were up there for sure. Peter Gabriel, In Your Eyes, which I can't do. Just out of Incubus at the Morning View. It's not amazingly good. It's not wrong. QOTSA. Do not know that offhand. I got a Guille from Johnny Worry Sex. This song's How I Feel About Copa. Don't know which song. Islands in the Stream. I think we're done of the singing. Nosferatu believed in me. I don't know why. That was Brazy Cuz. Do I have a metronome? Of course not. I mean, I do, but I wasn't using it. Then Nas had the perfect song, which was the If You Must by Dale, but I think we're done for today. From Tony Hawk Game. Gotta wash your ass out to be funky. I did forgot about Dre. And then how old am I? I am 36. Dog's About to Die. Talking about, I forgot about Dre lyric. And then more If You Must, Warren J. Warren G. Who the hell is Warren J? So this is what happens. Because Johnny said it. Whatever. Cadence is fucking Tom McDonald like, well, thank you, Sister Dildo. Let me know it's going. Yeah, it was not great. If You Must, sorry, man. Nate Dogg is great in that song, and I do not have to brush my. Well, I will brush my teeth before tonight. No, White Wedding. I kind of know that one. Break Your Neck. See, we're going too far. I can't, guys. I'm glad this is a thing. I need to practice more if this is going to be a thing. If this is going to be a thing, I got to practice more. I have to practice more. And you know what? I need to, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to start posting stuff in the, because this is a thing. You guys are gone. We're not doing nothing else for the rest of the night as far as singing. I mean, maybe some impromptu shit. But what I'm going to do is before I stream, and just you're going to have to look up in my community, I'm going to just say, what songs do y'all want me to sing? And then I get some prep time, bro. Even Batman needs prep time, bro. Just like I wish I was the talented musician that I need to be. To just like, you just say a song and I'm just, yeah. Like those motherfuckers who do like, what's that shit? Was it Omegle or some shit? Like I know the Kermit the Frog, and then there's the one fucking guitar dude. I don't know. Sing, rap, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a good singer, so there's no way I can just do this. Hey, just remember the cadence of a song you made out of her forever. Just know everything. It's like, man, you guys are awesome. So I'm gonna start posting in the community tab. You're gonna have to look out for it and say, hey, what songs you want me to sing next stream? And then that'll be it. And then I'll have a little bit more prep time, and I'll say sing or rap. You know what I mean? And then we'll have to do a little bit better. No, we can't. So now, I think somebody said something about Vampire Survivor. I'll play a little bit of that. I'm not going to play too much because the shit drives me crazy. We'll play some. Just because it's been a minute. I wonder if it needs an update or anything. Can I use my controller? I can't remember. Okay. No, it's not. I need the cadence too. I gotta practice. I can't do this shit cold. I can try. We got lucky because a couple of songs, in the past when you guys started doing, because this is Nas's doing. He's the one who started this madness. So in the past, I got lucky with a couple of them, but like, I can't do this shit, my guy. I ain't built like that. Let's do the stage. It's high tea. I play the Yakuza games. If I was less of a boomer and knew how to run older games, like, I'm not sure if this is stuff I need to like if it's on Steam, if there's like a remaster shit. If it ain't on Steam, or it's not super old where it can be emulated with a system before the year 2000, I probably can't play it. Or like, unless you can tell me exactly how. Or Steam or GOG, or I guess Epic, if for that matter. Or like I said, Is Yakuza mod enough to play? Alright. I'm gonna turn this down. Always do like my man Robert did. Even though the game, I don't know what the hell happened, but my system kept crashing with Darkest Dungeon, which I gotta try again because Robert gave it to me. I feel bad, but yeah, my system ain't built like that. This is I can't even say this is mid grade anymore. This is lower mid grade. Getting emulators easy. I have emulators. I can play retro games. I got a shit ton of retro games and emulators. But like I don't have anything for like PS2 and after. I could do up to the N64, and that's about it. I can do PS1, I can do N64, Sega, Nintendo, or Super Nintendo. You know, regular NES. That's about, you know, that's what I got. And I know I could just download more stuff, I guess. But I don't have any, because some people had, you know, there are PS5 emulators out there. You know what I'm saying? There's people emulating the modern stuff, and I'm just not tech savvy enough. And maybe I should be. Maybe that's, you know, I'm getting old. Nothing sucks worse. Because when you were younger, when old people struggled with technology, it was almost this like subtle, oh, it's old, you know. Okay, grandma, let me help you go to Google. You know what I mean? Because like, okay, she doesn't know. Let me help you send a text message. And it's all funny. And now that I'm old and can barely do like, and there's this fear that happens. Like if you tell me something like, I don't know already how to do it, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know what happens. I don't know which age I turned over and it was just like, oh man, technology scares me. But I'm there. It sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting up recommendation posts so you guys can recommend what you want, be a little bit more interactive, and give me prep time, man. I need some prep time. Like I said, even Batman gets prep time. So come on. Play N64. Sing a Brian Eno song. Isn't that a lot of it ambient? Can maybe sing a Bowie song that was produced by Brian Eno, or a U2 song that was produced by Brian Eno. Stop being a pussy, make technology a bitch. Well, I mean, I'm cool with the amount of technological knowledge I have. Well, I'm not, because you know I'll expand for like technical reasons. Like I didn't know how to do everything. I don't know how to do everything in editing, so I'll look up a video for that. But it's just like, hey, play all these games. Like, give me a second. And then y'all, you know, I'm easily overwhelmed and old. So it's like, hey, play this, play that. Maybe one day. So hopefully recommendation posts give me a little more prep time. Make it a little simpler for me to fulfill you guys' requests. I think I've already sung Crazy Time. Or Crazy Town Butterfly, whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't think anyone liked it because it's not a good song. It never was a good song. So come my lady, come my lady, you my butterfly, sugar baby, something like that. So that's not good. I don't think the people want that. I think it just, you know, Nas hit comedy gold in their own mind about me singing. So it's just like, oh, this is all entertaining. So I mean, I get, you know, gotta keep the fans entertained. All right, Juice, appreciate you being there. Not a good song's the peak of human expression. Sure it is, Nas. And Epstein offed himself. And nobody famous was ever on any of his islands doing anything. Ever. That's a myth by QAnon. That's telling you lies. Philip Glass song. Isn't that also like ambient type stuff? Maybe I'll do like an instrumental cover of one and play that. Oh, one thing I did figure out in the process of recording me making a beat is now I know how to live stream making beats. I can do that now. We can do stuff now. So I figured out how to get OBS and my dog Reaper working a lot smoother than before. Because before, when I was trying to play beats, I had to play stuff that render and it took fucking forever, and you guys complain. Damn, I'm just one dude, man. One dude with a whole full-time job doing the best I can. Oh, probably Steen instead of Sandusky. He looked a little bit more mobile, and like he had a little bit more, like he could move a little bit better. Where Sandusky just looked, I mean, he looked like he was only like a half a day younger than fucking Paterno. So he couldn't, you know. That's why he had to prey on super young kids. Because any older, they would beat the shit out of him. So I don't think he can handle it. That's what I'm saying. Which one? I'm about to die. Yep. Yeah, ain't happening. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Copa. So yeah. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I appreciate you guys finding entertainment value out of my terrible singing. And, you know, and terrible rapping. But, you know, guess it's just a new wrinkle to the show. Just a new wrinkle to the whole streaming thing. So it's like, okay, you know, we will do our best. We will do our best. Still won't be that good, but we'll still do our best regardless. That's another death. Alrighty. Not sure how many runs of this I'll do. What was the one with the roller cart? There you are. A Wrinkle in Time. Soy Boy Bush. I appreciate that enthusiasm. Oh shit! What did I just pick? You're gonna work me into thinking you're serious. I've never heard of Wrinkle in Time, and I'd like to keep it that way if I could. If I could, if it's possible. Lord willing. Read A Wrinkle in Time when I was a kid. I see. Was it good as a book? I made it up. It sounds like something exists. I thought maybe because then they make a movie. So I just thought, well, maybe there's a song behind it. It does sound like something that exists. Wheel in the Sky. Yeah, man. Like I said, we'll put it on the list. I'll do a comp. Stick around to the channel a good 10 minutes or however long it takes my boomer ass to get a goddamn post up. And we'll do it. And then, hey, maybe follow me on the Insta scam where I'll check it like once a week, maybe. Or the TikTok where I'll check it a little bit more often because I post my video. And I actually got to post today's video on TikTok. It's a couple times a week. I liked it. I was looking forward to the movie, see how they adapted it until the whole Bree thing. I see. Yeah, that was the where Bree was trying to be wrong the feminist shit. That's what it was. I don't make movies for 40-year-old men. Wasn't that there? That marketing when they marketing that movie, when she said that shit. I don't have to answer to 40-year-old men, some shit like that. Maybe 40-year-old white men, but I don't want to add that. You guys will be saying some shit. You know, you guys are y'all race obsessed. I believe that was the movie that she said that for. But don't quote me. I smoke a lot of weed. I get shit wrong all the goddamn time. Can sing Baby Beluga. I don't remember that shit. See, I think you. See, that's why I don't buy you thinking I can sing. Is statements like that. Like, okay, I clearly do not remember this, and you know I don't. I know you know I don't remember. Or maybe I'll hear, oh yeah, that's popular, but it's like you guys make me realize how limited my musical knowledge really is. I will say that. Even this conversation is just like, goodness, I thought I knew about music. I do not. I am but an amateur. See, I knew that was coming. See, that's why I didn't mention it. I was quoting Brie Larson. And yeah, I'm not race obsessed. At least not as much as you guys are. Or you specifically are, Central Dildo. With the male monkey talk and all the other stuff. All the ignorance and hate that you spew. I say that. I was actually thinking about you guys in offensive jokes. And I realized, like, you guys are really not that offensive when I really think it. If you look at the grand scheme of, like, the internet, I don't know how that scales with the modern era. Shit, y'all see fucking even Dr. Disrespect had a little quote-unquote controversy over some pronoun bullshit. That I saw. Like, I see what it, like, somebody that matters. But, like, I don't remember the whole details. But I think he, quote-unquote, lost out of a sponsorship over something related to pronouns. He stood his ground. He just said a lot of, man, maybe I don't know. I don't want to quote the statement that he said after, and I can't remember. But it was some gaming company and pronouns and controversy and whatnot. And I do remember seeing him say, we keep everything non-political. We don't care about politics. We don't care about race. We don't care about none of that shit. Not his exact words, but, paraphrase. But he got into some shit. Somebody was mad about some pronoun-related bullshit. Yeah, I'm not gonna call people snow roaches. That's a bit much, my guy. He first said, I was like, Jesus Christ. It's a bit much. I get that that's all leftist black people think about. It's like, oh, white person, hate them. Whoa. That's not, like, accurate, man. I'm sure some. But, like, I'm under the belief, because it just is held true. Most people are just trying to get through their fucking day. And are not as concerned with all this bullshit. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's why I don't even want to know motherfucking Snow White exists. Or not Snow White, whatever the fuck. Robin Hood exists. Or, you know what I mean? I want to get like Dr. This, but just no, I mean, I can't say no politics, but just no, like, if it's funny, whatever, man. But, like, I'm not trying to be overly political or overly whatever. I don't mind being topical on some things, and I get sometimes it is going to cross over to the quote-unquote political, quote-unquote woke, anti-woke spectrum. I can't have perfection. He backed up his dude, got cancer. Is that what it is? I just know he got into some issue, and it had something to do with pronouns. But I don't know. I do remember, what was it, Tim the Tap Man got canceled and he backed him up. But I think it was something else. Or it could have been related. It could have just been a spinoff of that. Yeah, or was it Tim the Tap Man or somebody else? But I think somebody had their own custom stuff in the game. Like they had like yeah, you did just call me a whale. Fucking bigot. But no, they had seriously they had some like I think if it is Tim or somebody related, as this mouse just sits in the way of everything. And this is the last run on this, and then we're gonna play some Spider-Man and go about our lives because we're already an hour and a half into this thing. This madness. So yeah, I don't remember the specifics, but he got into some little spat. This game became a lot easier once you unlock the magnet car. I don't think I've gotten that far. I stopped playing it because it's so RNG to me. It's like if I don't get the right weapons, I'm fucked. And there's nothing I can do. That's why I usually pick the guy who starts with this. Or the guy who starts with the, or whatever. That starts with the carts because they do the most damage. But I feel like I really need both. But I definitely need this. I need to get lucky. Jeez, I didn't know we already played an hour and a half. I'll keep going. The show goes on. Have 5 cars of Exodia. Super easy. I'm not sure if I gotten that far. Maybe I do have one of them and don't know it. Y'all know how I am. I know I unlocked quite a few characters. And found the coffin in a couple of these areas. But I haven't really done a ton. And I haven't like looked up how to unlock everything either. So there's 7 likes, which I appreciate. 6 people here, which means everybody could have already liked. But just in case you didn't, please, 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 please hit that like button, We're actually doing okay algorithmically. They should. I don't think we're in their shit list. We're just a small channel. Back to just being small, hopefully. So I'd appreciate any little help with the algo. So I can get famous and turn on all you guys like everybody else. No. I'm not singing anymore for the rest of the stream. I have spoken, man. Man, like I said, I just kind of saw just in case, but like I'm not. We're done. Like we're done. I'm doing what I'm doing. I went through the singing break. Like I said, we will. I'll be post stuff. And then for the next stream, I'll have a list of songs, and I'll try to get through that. And I'll try to actually prep to at least get you guys a portion of it, so it's not terrible. But yeah, we're out of the singing game for the night, man. The pool is closed. The pool is closed. I ain't touching your like button. Buy me a drink first, but that's a fair request. That's a fair request. At least half a plate of fries. Shit, depending on the bar, I don't know which one's gonna be more expensive. They both gonna hit. These bars. How many people vote on me doing Morrowind or New Vegas? I gotta do that. Maybe I'll put a few games up there because I know Nas also wants Deus Ex, and he's talked about obviously Alien Isolation. I know you've talked about New Vegas, and Master Big New Vegas guy too. I feel like there's other games you guys want, and then like I said, I want to get into Lies of P, and I do want to give Darkest Dungeon another try. That's something I probably have to do some research on too, just because I felt lost and the damn thing crashed. Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna not buy you a drink and just offer you I would say a handshake and friendship, but I'm not sure where your hand's been after the way this conversation's gone. So just a kind of like an arm bump of solace and a head nod, and getting back to whatever I was doing. Love News Vegas, but Deus Ex will change your life. I see. Rage quit playing Morrowind, be hilarious. Probably would rage quit. No guarantees. No promises. 'Cause I might not. Love New Vegas with Deus Ex. Yeah, I'll put up a couple things. So you're gonna have to pay attention to the channel. I'll try to do it right after the stream. But then just hopefully I stream what's tomorrow, Thursday. I'm gonna try to stream Friday for sure. I might even go back into slightly being in person for Fridays. Deus Ex and we riot. Well, that's got really intense. Really intense. And in the post-2020 world, that could be a real possibility. Especially as fatherless as you motherfuckers act. I guess Deus Ex is already high on the list. I'll let you guys vote. I did rage quit playing Morrowind first time because I only used the skills I was good at. I see. I could use pentagram. I actually don't like pentagram though. Outside of being evil, just sometimes it fucks me up. I mean, once you level it up, it's cool, but until then, it's shitty. I won't die yet. We are getting there. As every RPG, the navigation is brutal. Okay. You guys are talking about specifics. Oh shit. Yeah, revived, thank goodness. Pentagram's the best in the long run because the monsters get their HP so high, other weapons start too far behind. Well, if you can get one of the combined weapons up, they usually does enough damage. You get a couple of those going, you can kind of get, because I've gotten to the point where I get a couple of those combined weapons going and I'm basically immortal. But I guess it's probably best to then get a pentagram up. But once you get to a certain point, it's hard to get you to level anything up because they don't give you anything cool for leveling up. But how I've even unlocked levels, I had to get to that point. So maybe you're right. But I hate it when it's at the lower levels when it's let's say I have a screen full of stuff to take and it just, all right, it's all gone. You missed it. You're fucked. And it just pisses me off. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not using the right strats to succeed and thrive at Vampire Survivor. It looks like I'm about to get murked. So you could absolutely be correct. So I'm not even looking at the screen. Or you guys. I'm looking at this. See what we got. We'll be able to make it. Yeah. Need to stream Leisure Suit Larry. It's funny you mentioned that. I was watching N64 streams and saw Conker's Bad Fur Day. Saw somebody streaming that, which I never played that game either. I never played Leisure Suit Larry or Conker's Bad Fur Day. That kind of iconic, quote unquote, raunchy games for the era. I never honestly had the biggest. They seemed kind of cheesy, to be honest. But I never really gave either game a chance. But those games I know were considered quote unquote edgy in the time. Conker's fucking amazing. Oh yeah, I meant to comment on that. I gotta check that out. Al and Earl dropped the tape, so that's probably gonna be fucking great. So let me. I'm gonna have to check that out off stream. So we got 9 people, 8 likes. Somebody's slacking. It could be Cinch Dildo. I mean, he has given his terms. So I gotta respect that. But after all this mess, let's actually get into the game that's in the damn thumbnail, which is more Spider-Man, which I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe some DLC or something like that. We will see. Fizz has dropped a like. I appreciate it. I think Zax is the odd man out. Maybe he is. Somebody doesn't like me. Sniff him out. No, I'm just joking. It is okay. I'm just glad you guys are having fun. Glad you guys even show up. I do not take you guys for granted, all the shit I talk. Hilarious and satire, same as Gex. I did play Gex, and I like Gex. We jumping in TVs and stuff like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I don't take you guys for granted. It's 3 a.m. See, this is why this stream was gone too long. Sorry, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Dempsey, have a good night, brother. Have a good night. Yeah, salute. Not sure how long we're going to go with this. I want the world to hold your head in public and show the world cookies and cream is the best combo. That's not sure where we're going. For some reason, I don't think we're talking about candy bars or ice cream. Wish you all luck and fortune. Same to you, brother. Same to you, brother. So what are we doing? I guess we try to get all the backpacking landmark tokens and fight crime along the way. Oh, this is the landmark. It's the Empire State Building? Holy shit. Chrysler Building. No. Well. Good night. Blows us a COVID super spreader event? Oh, jeez. You remember when that was a thing? You fucking have a party. Oh, you're a super spreader and shit. See, I'm trying to block out the whole Coof thing. Act like it didn't happen. That's the only way I can deal with it. I'm not sure about everybody else. 2020 was just insane. It was, I mean, all things considered, I don't know about everybody else. And like, I've had worse personal years than 2020. But just for everything that happened, granted, I started this channel, so all is not lost. And it wasn't like it was all negative. You know, shit. The 2020, the pandemic era got me to level up. And even though inflation would re-level me down, had I not leveled up, I would be fucked. So at least I'm able to still pay my own bills and live in relative comfort and safety, where a lot of people aren't, and I feel blessed to be able to do that. But the 2020 pandemic era was by far the worst era of my. I mean, yeah, I would say the worst era of my life. Maybe it's in a way not, because I feel like as a kid, being like super duper broke really sucked at the time, so I could just be being dramatic. Oops. Hashtag pure bloods. I'm technically a pure blood because I didn't take the coof jab with all the junk I eat. I can't be sure. Black people are immune to the coof. You're going to create a super jab. So there you go with that the racial talk. That fucking polarized racial talk again. Like a political partisan.
The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
Damn, is any crime happening in the city? Is the city locked down? Goddamn. Ain't not one crime in New York.
Confucius Plaza. I could use some of his wisdom right about now.
COVID era doesn't make top 5. Still with shit though. Help a brother out and move in. We can share a bump bed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. So that's the thing. I feel like it really isn't, and I'm being a little bit of a
Street, the main
Mitch.
Chinatown.
But I also feel like
Touristy, but great dim sum.
like my there's certain periods of my childhood. There's a few different ones that really sucked, and then there's like mid-20s being broke as fuck in Michigan that sucked. But I because I'm far enough away from those things, I don't think I really can rate them properly, because I've already shoved those in the bubble. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Wouldn't probably fucked me up at the time.
Got it.
So I'm probably de-emphasizing how bad certain parts of my life were, but it just really sucked. I think the reason I think that is, I'm not far from trying to sound like hard in any way, but I've never been some person that thought I was invincible or indestructible, but I've never really been at a point, and honestly, some of it's depression, because at various points I didn't care if I lived and died, not to go dark, but like I never feared for my mortality like I did at the first part of the pandemic when I didn't know no better. And then even throughout the whole thing of just like, okay, is this gonna be like, are we going into FEMA camps next week? Like that unsureness. Like, oh, this is escalating quickly. Oops. And just things kept escalating. And every fucking conspiracy theory I ever saw was coming true on a day-to-day basis. And so the fear it gave me, like, oh no, we're about to, and I mean, shit, there's still a lot of liberties that have still been lost and still issues. But I just thought we were about to enter, like, and we will eventually, but it slowed up some. Still got some time before 2030. I thought we were going to enter just like, okay, you're not going to be able to do anything unless you get a jab. Not going to be able to go to the store. Not going to be able to be a normal person unless you know what I mean? I really had that fear that things was going to get crazy. And they got crazy, you know what I mean? But that there was that fear and that uncertainness. That's kind of what makes me feel like, man, that was really bad. And like I said, I never felt more like aware of my mortality outside of that early part, and even after, like I said, when it was just like all these crazy rules, people losing their jobs because they don't want to take the jab. So the whole era was just like, and then I thought, we were really going to be on some martial law. I saw the shit. You guys remember the purple lamps, and there was a bunch of purple lamps in Charlotte. So I'm like, oh man, we're going to be made to go through little checkpoints, and if we don't have the proper papers and if the checkpoints, and we're going to be fucked. This is social credit scores already here, and it's going to get worse, and there's ESG, and I just panicked. That's why part of the reason I did a fucking channel is because I'm like, I don't know how to deal with all this shit.
Love it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I want to do duets, maybe. Never say never. I met Blodo to the Call Me Cough era, so it wasn't that bad. Still personally shitty for me, but who made you thank for the shit. Hey, it does. I do have a lot more gratitude. What got me through is hope we'll get KK fired, man. You know what? All jokes aside, as much as I'll criticize the fandom after the fact, that did provide a lot of content. I'm not even talking about for me to do myself. I mean, just to watch and keep my head, like, stimulate my mind. Because, I mean, I was, not only are the YouTubers that got huge in this space, but, just like Wes from, what's that comics? Thinking Logically or something like that. I forgot what his name of his comic thing is. And the Fourth Age and all these different channels, and I was all for this. I got all into the damn culture war, and it was a distraction because you remember the entertainment wasn't good, so it's not like we had entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Oops. Oh, that was a backpack, not a. And so the culture war was a source of entertainment, a source of escape in a way. Deus Ex is gonna scare the shit out of you. It will never be made. I don't know if it will scare the shit out of me. What was scaring me was just like, I had heard all these conspiracy theories. I was already a conspiracy theorist, but I tried to get away from it because I'm like, this is useless. And then a year later, it's 2020. Cry every night thinking of it was therapy for people. That was the biggest draw. Everyone's going through a really tough, really weird time. Don't forget, it made you aware of your blackness too. Yeah, whatever that means. I mean, you talk about Deus Ex being creepy. What's really creepy, even though it wasn't even the whole game, is that fucking Metal Gear Solid 2. The fucking AI kernel, and I mean, they literally talk about memes and that shit. They talk about how, in that there's the one speech that kind of went viral. There's several little speeches in that, not Deus Ex, that's what you're just talking about. And Metal Gear Solid 2, what was it? Guns of the Patriots or Sons of the Patriots, whatever it was. Sons of Liberty. And that shit, that hit hard. It's 2 heart attacks back to back. So I'm going to try out Deus Ex. Because you're talking it up. And I mean, everyone's talked it up. It is an iconic game. Oops. Hitting the wrong shit. That's something new way. People nut all over Sons of Liberty. Deus Ex came out before. I see. Says Deus Ex predicted the future better than any other dystopian sci-fi product ever made. Same premise of AI at MGS2, but came out a year earlier. I see. Must have been covered. Oh, here we go. Tell you what make you mad paranoid. Realizing how much shit it predicts happens. Well, see, I don't know, because I am of the belief that, even these games and these pieces of media, they're not predicting shit. The people know this shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Some of it you can, if you're, I guess, if you look into how societies really ran, maybe you could come on without you can come to some certain conclusions on government and how society works, and without having to be a part of an organization. But a lot of this shit, man, we talk about like The Simpsons and shit and Family Guy. Trust me, they didn't just guess this shit. They are being told this shit years in advance, and they're being told to put this shit in as predictive programming. Now, I can't speak to Deus Ex either way, because obviously I haven't played it. But I absolutely believe predictive programming is a thing. And, shit, there are people who even think George Orwell and Ayn Rand of 1984 and Atlas Shrugged fame, obviously, maybe were clued into stuff, which is how they got what they got for their infamous books. And I don't know, which is my favorite answer for everything, because I don't know. Shit, voila. I just haven't done enough research and shit. I may have read part of 1984, but I didn't see the movie. I have not read Atlas Shrugged, so I don't know enough about them. I mean, I've heard of, all the different government divisions, and they're all like, Ministry of Defense, and it's about war and all this other shit. I'm far from an expert on any of that stuff. But like I said, some people think even they weren't just commenting on what they saw in society, but maybe they had a little clue into where society was supposed to go. I couldn't tell you. But I definitely think fucking a lot of media, they're not just, oh man, they really get how society's going, they're smart. No, somebody told them, we're doing X, Y, Z, put it in the game. Shit, look at this game that I'm playing. There's a lot of allusions to the Koof. Everyone gets a mysterious virus at one point, there's security checkpoints, lots of different little things. I feel like there's some civil unrest at some points in this game. So, and this game originally came out, a couple years before the Koof. Look at movies like Joker or the civil unrest that came out the year before. So, I don't think everyone's just predicting shit. Let me see. Kai, what if well, if you have it, I doubt that you're an asset. There's also something to be said at reading the tea leaves. Behind reading the tea leaves. You know what I mean? I get that certain people are just ahead of the curve, can read the tea leaves on something and see, okay, if we do X, Y will happen. If we continue down X path, Y is going to happen. Right? A lot of people refer, when they look at the social situation, a lot of people are in, they refer to the Utopia experiment, which if you guys, I'm sure you guys know, you guys are all smart, but that's the infamous experiment. Where the hell is it? Must be a tunnel or something. Infamous experiment with mice, and when they finally got everything they wanted, and society all went to shit, basically, long and short of it. Oops. Okay. 1984 made his commentary on the USSR, the UK, and some authoritarian activities during WW2. Yeah, Kubrick, the Eyes Wide Shut stuff. It's crazy. What's crazy to me still, and this is why I say predict the program, did they release the movie at all? There's apparently a infamous, whatever it is, 20 some odd minutes cut off, which some people allege was some piece of time stuff. Deus Ex is different. Oh, it names things like Bohemian Grove and the Bilderberg. So especially at that era, that might freak me out. Yeah, you're right. Because nobody talked about that shit in the late 90s. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. People didn't understand that for years. And you said to read off teleprompters, they program in the literal sense, yeah. I have my copy of 1984 Animal Farm right next to me. I see. There's a tortoise slipped over in his back. Well, fuck that tortoise. How do I get... It must be some underground shit to get to this. Oh, fuck.
You okay?
What the fuck? Or I'm just fucking up. It's under. Oh, fuck me. Still doesn't want to watch Utopia. I forgot about that, to be honest. At that moment, it did. I was like, man, I can't handle this shit. But at this moment, it's more like, oh, man, it's just something else I forgot, man. Just like the other thousands shows and movies. Barbie would be on that list had Matt not said anything. 'Cause I'm just behind on shit. I am never good at quickly doing anything, let alone watching TV. I still got to finish Invincible. I got to finish a lot of stuff, man. I'll get to it maybe. Maybe before I die, maybe. Okay, I don't know how to get to this damn thing. It's gonna look on the internet and okay, screw it. Barbie was dope, lots of fun, really. Maybe this is no, I actually found it. There it is. Oops. So, Kai, you actually like Barbie? I feel like outrage was for traffic. Matt freaked out. He said it was way worse than he ever imagined. So, and I'm not sure if he did, because I gotta check his channel. He was talking about doing a thing. Nas got to get out of here? I see. All right, man. I appreciate you being here.
Avengers Tower is so cool.
But yeah, Matt freaked out about it. Take it easy, boys. I want to see Barbie just to make Matt feel better. Yeah, there was an infamous thing. Cinch Your Dildo talked about how good Barbie was. Matt ended up seeing it, hating it. And Cinch Your Dildo had never saw Barbie. He just... Because there were people who liked it. There were people who said, oh, no, it was fun. People who identified with Ken. Oh, yeah, Ken's the real hero. I heard that. And so, Cinch Your Dildo just rode that wave. He said they had the feminist stuff in there. See, that was how Cinch Your Dildo was able to pull off his work, because I heard that. And that's the wave that Cinch Your Dildo said, oh, no, Ken's the real hero. The feminist stuff is there, but a lot of it gets made fun of. See, I gotta see his shit for myself. I get a different answer, whoever the fuck. Matt fucking freaked out like it was the fucking feminist male genocide shit. You're like, oh, no, it's not that bad. It's fun. And Barbie realized she took Ken for granted. See, I gotta check it out. Sometimes you gotta check it out yourself, because now I'm getting really conflicting shit. Let's do this bullshit. I want to punch Screwball in her fucking throat. I still feel like the Arkham games are better than this. I mean, obviously, technically, we're so much further than when those games came out. Like, well, I guess this came out only 3 years after the last one, but still. Yeah, maybe one day I'll check it out. One day. After I check out Utopia. Episode.
Trojan virus I slipped into your suit. You'll only be able to use 2 of your fancy little gadgets.
Guess I gotta play by her rules.
I fucking use webs.
Yawn. One gadget is boring. We want to see you use Screwball says gadgets only.
Man, I'm gonna abandon this channel. I don't have time for this shit. I can't deal with Screwball, man. I came over here, gadgets only. Is this the only thing there is? Let's go to DLC. I don't care. Let's go to DLC. I can't deal with that demon.
Captain Yuri Watanabe, situation report. Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, is missing, presumed dead. She had partnered with Magia Don Hammerhead to blackmail the other family's leadership. Hardy betrayed Hammerhead, using appropriated Sable weapons.
Says everyone has a different take on Barbie Truly, a death of an art. The author movie, it seems.
In his attack. Now Hammerhead is out for blood. Blackmail no longer an option. He's gone to the mattresses, hoping to eliminate the other Magia Dons by force. To do this, he's continued to appropriate the heavy arms Sable left when they pulled up stake. We've impounded as much of Sable's equipment as we can, but it may not.
I probably don't need to know any of this shit.
It's an all-out gang war, and New York is caught in the middle. But we may have just gotten lucky. The Magia have Hammerhead pinned in the old Harlem sanitarium. If we can keep his men distracted, a small team may be able to infiltrate the building and take him alive.
Oh my god.
We've got one shot at this.
Okay,
We
Nolan.
have to make it count.
Oh, this fucking exposition. There's Skip?
Getting bad down there.
Ready when you are.
Copy that. I'll get him looking the wrong way. You gentlemen ready?
Spidey, check it out.
It's worth watching. You have enough context to know how you feel about when you watch SC.
That's not regulation, Lieutenant.
Sorry, Captain. Birthday present from the kid. Not every day you run ops with the man, you know?
I'll let it slide. This time. Now get back on the ready line.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, gotta have a girl boss
Let's do this.
telling a man how to do things. I'm glad they're just trusting this guy's nut to keep them safe. That's dope. Am I gonna get to play?
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection? No? Good.
Why is he
Magia Civil War.
snitching?
Hammerhead's men
Oh
versus
man, I'm
all
getting
the other
fucked up.
families. And I'm caught in the middle. Of course. Hands up! You messed with the wrong side! I can't believe Hammerhead took the dilapidated sanitarium for his home base. No, Wayne. I could totally believe it. Just need to keep these guys focused on me, while Yuri and her team sneak in and grab Hammerhead. Got the number! Every Don should have a name like Hammerhead. Let me think. How about, Moose? That's a majestic animal. Maybe Stingray? Stick with the aquatic theme. Look, I'm spitballing here.
That would not work because webs are sticky. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, what the fuck? Everyone, even his webs in canon, stick to everything, but they're able to slide down that, even though everyone else gets stuck to it. It doesn't make sense. It's just really, that's comic booky because it's just like, well, this is what the writers think is possible, so it is. It's not consistent with the universe we've built, but it's a comic book. Who cares? No, it shouldn't even work in this universe. relative to what they've already introduced. These webs are like. I mean, but I mean, also, these people wouldn't be surviving some of these strikes. I just hit that guy with a fucking... Like, that's death. Even that uppercut is death. Because if you hit some... Damn, I got hit by a fucking car. If you hit somebody... If you have the strength to pull off a car door and you throw it at somebody with superhuman strength and he hits him in the head, they're not getting up from that. A human punch can kill someone if hard enough and delivered by a normal human, by someone with super strength. All these characters are dead as shit. That's death right there. If that's not, then that is. So this game ain't this. That'll be death. That'll be death. Again, any of these uppercuts into the air. How about hitting somebody with a bomb? Also death.
More Magia thugs, more Hammerhead thugs, more destruction of public property. Neither side has really fallen short on manpower, huh? Yuri, you good?
Confirm target elimination.
Moving on. Let's go! Yeah, she's good. Hey, I can do this all day, guys. Though I'd prefer not to. Watch out!
He just ate like 1,000 shots by his guy, but fuck friendly fire, I guess.
He's down! Nobody gets in our way! Be like a bug on a windshield! Enough with the bug puns already. Huh. Does Sable know you borrowed her shields?
Damn it.
You know, I know a guy with a way cooler shield.
Oh, it's a Captain America reference. Oh. I must get murked though. That didn't work.
That was about as tough as I expected. Better catch up to Yuri. Hey Yuri, we're all good outside. How's your team? bad reception. She must be in the basement or something. Gotta catch up to her. Oh, good. Nice and creepy. Definitely not haunted. I know Yuri can handle herself, but something isn't right in here. I've got to catch up to her. Please don't let there be any bathroom ghosts. I can't deal with that today. Probably not every old sanitarium is haunted by the ghosts of the people who were mistreated there, but this one almost definitely is.
Don't know where I'm going.
Thinking they can rush into Maggia territory without any consequences. They can't do that. This is our town.
Huh. This looks like Hammerhead's base of operation. They were betting over districts. Over who gets to
In
control.
the comics, Yuri Watanabe is Wraith of Vigilante.
Look at that.
Pun
Universe
unintended.
love being told what to
Didn't
do.
see that. DOD, you acknowledge what Kay said about Yuri. Kai. I'm supposed to look at something else. I'm just gonna stop and kind of read.
Yuri! That didn't sound good. Gotta get to her fast.
No, I just realized I'm not using the right suit power.
Come from.
Message retracted. Hopefully,
Cops everywhere.
I didn't understand everything, but hopefully you
We'll take them all
let me know
out.
what's going on.
You know what's in the room? I look like I got a death wish. What do you mean? We guard the room. We ain't allowed.
I should get this guy out of everyone's way.
Yeah. Who tried it early? Hammerhead nearly took his ear off, and everything attached to it. Whoa. Yeah. So quit asking.
No talking during the infiltration. You asked for it. And we're done.
It is pretty OP.
That's all of them. Now, what did Hammerhead leave a room full of goons here to watch?
It actually made more sense for Yuri to be playing. So she's a superhero in the comics. I see. What the hell? What? Sometimes it's fucking
Evil tech.
game.
But what's the rest of this stuff? And how'd Hammerhead get his fins on all this? That's a lot of live video gear. Pretty sure Screwball would downvote this immediately.
Who are you talking to, Spider-Man? Is it supposed to be me? Because I wish you would shut the fuck up. Got a sneaky suspicion it's me.
That's new. Feels too professional for a Hammerhead production. CCTVs. Yuri's gotta be on one of them. I have... They repurposed the old security system. Come on, Yuri.
Thing is, I'm a gentleman. You'd have knocked. You could have come right in.
No.
Checkerboard floor, Illuminati confirmed.
But you had to go and sneak around.
Oh, gotta get whoop the black guy. Black victimization confirmed.
Cops. No respect.
Isn't he dead? Doesn't he have like a steel plate in his head? Yep, kill the black guy. Gotta keep it consistent. Keep the Asian girl boss and the straight white male alive. Straight white male is the hero.
Of course, used to be. We earned your respect. You hit us, we hit back. Made you know your place.
Where's Spider-Man? Late as usual? Letting people get murdered? letting black people get murdered. He seems to be racist. How many black people that get murdered in this game? Like 2 or 3?
But now,
Obviously, oh Jesus, he spit a lot at him.
now you think it's
How's Hammerhead able to lift a full-grown man? Does he have super strength or just a steel plate in his head? But I know, obviously, Miles Morales' dad, Peter, let die. I feel like another one of these cops got killed that was black because of Peter fucking around, jerking his dick. And I don't know where Peter is. I got here as fast as I can. He's just watching this on TV. What do I do? And she's just super cop.
Drop the gun! Hands behind your head!
How about no?
Captain, I'm sorry.
Do it! Now!
Just a steel plate in the comics. Misdemeanor homicide.
There's the fear.
Do it, Cap. Do it!
You can shoot him in his head because you got the steel plate. Finally, this motherfucker comes up. Motherfuckers that got murked. He's just sitting around jerking off to furry porn or whatever the fuck Spider-Man does instead of help. So maybe they add some hot sauce to his powers. Give him super strength.
Yuri, where are you?
She doesn't have a cell phone? I'm sorry. Use a lighter? He's dead. So, well, the girl boss didn't die. He had the Spider-Man watch. Am I supposed to care about this guy I met 5 minutes ago because he had a Spider-Man watch? And feel bad that Yuri got all her men killed? Say with Spider-Man being late again, jerking his dick. Spider-Man being trash again. As he's been the whole game. Barely a fucking hero. A new suit. Hey, I like that one. I used to have an action figure with that suit when I was younger.
You sure you're okay?
Fine, I just need a chance to catch my breath.
Let me run point. I'll track Hammerhead, figure out what he's planning. You need time to heal.
One point, you fucked up.
Good. I need to call my men's families. Let them know what happened. But don't leave me out of the loop. You learn anything, let me know.
Promise. We'll stop this guy, Yuri.
No, not stop. We're gonna nail him to the wall.
Hammerhead made it personal today. Can't let him continue to run wild. Been hearing rumors his men are posted up at the bar with no name.
He's supposed to feel bad, she feels bad. Well, all the murder that's happened in this game, mostly by my hand, I'm desensitized to these characters in any plight they feel. Completely desensitized. This game has done nothing but desensitize me to death. And just said, oh, you know, death's not really a big deal. So, you know, these characters that I met 5 seconds ago, not like that motherfucker was here the whole game. You're like, damn, they killed such and such. Like, he just showed this guy and he's dead as fuck like minutes later.
Another day, another piece of priceless New York architecture destroyed by none other than
And here comes the base one himself. Fuck Lil B. Jay Jonah's the base guy because he's just always based. Every time you murk a black character, Spidey gets a new suit. That's what it seems that way. Seems that way. But I mean, they have the exaggerated exaggerated swagger of a teenage black and Latinx teen.
Bar with no name.
So,
Watering hole for New York's most notorious criminals.
I mean, so that makes up for it.
Still no one in there.
I do like this suit though.
Fight lasted most of Labor Day weekend. But now I have you, my adorable little friend.
Oh God. Why do games? I get okay. Games love making you do really annoying shit because essentially they want to change things up, right? So you want to change up shit. So you want to have changes of pace. So you put some little shit like this in the game. But this is trash. It's the problem. The problem is how trash it is.
Okay, Spidey Bot. Look, you're sorry, whatever Magia repair guy has to fix.
I'm sorry. EMP also would do a lot more damage to just fuck up that fan, somebody's cell phone, these lights.
ID mentions of Magia and Hammer.
But whatever, man. Marker Crip get new drip. That's basically what the game said. That's what the game has taught me. The creators think it's going to be boring doing the same thing, which that's what a lot of games do. Oh, well, we'll switch it up with shit that's not the main mechanic. And this will be better because it's not the main mechanic. But that's not really true.
Gotta isolate their vocal waveforms.
Oh, this little mechanic.
Perfect. Let's see what these upstanding gentlemen have to say.
So glad we left the Magia behind. Hammerhead's the future of this city. You don't think it's kind of messed up?
That would actually be useful. Depends on the range, but this range wouldn't be localized like that. Or maybe, I don't know. He's a science nerd.
Your tribal tattoo is natural?
I feel like something else would get hit.
Okay.
He should make a little robot that roofies everyone, send it
There
in,
aren't a lot of valedictorians in the room here.
put everyone to sleep to call the cops. I mean, he could send it like with some sort of like knockout gas or something. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, where do I go? Okay. Oh. Can't be back from this damn thing.
Want to stay for a beer later?
I got
There
baseball.
we go.
Oh, what? Like you're seeing the game?
No, I mean I got
Oh
baseball.
shit.
You know, we only have that beer right here on tap here anyway now.
Oh goodness. Luckily, we live in a world where there's a fucking trillion checkpoints. You move the fuck out the way. There you go.
Want to stay for a beer later?
I got baseball.
Oh, what? Like you're seeing the game?
No, I mean I got baseball. You know, intramural. Oh, we're pretty good.
No way.
Swear on my mother, we win all the time. We only have that beer I hate on tap. It's eavesdropping time. One of these guys has to know what Hammerhead's planning next. Which group looks shadier than the rest?
Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. Just electrocute all these motherfuckers. That's funny.
It's eavesdropping time. Spider-Bot? One of these guys has to know what Hammerhead's planning next. Which group looks shadier than the rest?
Oh, it's a few different spots. Oh shit. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Time to get out of sight.
Oh shit. I'll just get out of sight. Let me do that. Just sit right here. What button do I need to hit to start the eavesdrop? Let's make a low OGJ. What do I do? What is there a distance I need to be at? Okay, I've hit every button except triangle, which got me in trouble last time. I don't know what to do at all. Maybe it's not them. Okay, is there any other people? This is so fun. Exactly why I play Spider-Man, to do stuff like this. Be absolutely confused as fuck. And to walk around a stupid little spider bot. This is absolutely fun. Watch drunk white people dance. This is probably the most entertaining part. What are they dancing to? That's honestly, I'm offended. This is racist. There are white people that can dance better than this. This is fucking racist depiction. You guys should be angry. You guys should be furious at this shit. This is the most racist thing in the whole game. Come on, man. We have the internet. I've seen at least white people can get through the damn penguin meme. I don't know what they want me to do. Because it's I don't know. Is there a button combination I need to hit? Scanning. Are they like what do I do? Like I get closer? Oh, I gotta get super close. That's what the fuck it is.
Isolate their vocal waveform.
I don't know why, but I didn't have to get that close earlier. So way to inform the gamer on what's going on.
That's crazy. All the Magia Dons are holed up in one location? Morons think they're safer that way.
They're doing a zombie.
Boss will show 'em.
They want me to teach white people how to dance. I don't know how to dance.
Take over the Magia. Stupid Dons.
If Hammerhead takes out the Dons, he'll control the whole Magia. I have to reach them first. Someone here must know their location.
Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I'll go to the other set of homosexuals. See what they're talking about. LGBTQ pride stuff, no doubt. Okay. Let's see what position they want me to be in.
Isolate their vocal waveforms.
Yo, this assault on the Magia Dons. Where's it happening? Got a location? Nah.
I'm glad they just happen to have conversations exactly about what I'm looking for.
What's up with newbies getting intel before us?
As soon as you know how, like, it's a racist game. Like, there's spots they want me to be at, but there's no rhyme or reason. Like, I was closer than this, but it was a different spot, so it didn't work. So it's just, you're just supposed to know which spot. And if you don't, am I chasing these guys? I'm barely paying attention because this shit is trash. You can hear they're talking to other motherfuckers. Okay.
Now to isolate the conversation.
Hey, heard you know where the Dons is at. Keep your voice down. It's just, I don't know.
Come on, new guy.
I knew it. Friggin' new fish. But I do know who does know. Vinny and Gino. Yeah, they're in the back, and they ain't telling nobody. Like that's news. Vinny and Gino know everything. Stop running your mouth, new guy.
Vinny and Gino, huh? Need to get in the back, see what they know. Door by the pinball machines must lead to the back. Just need to get it open. Pardon me, coming through.
Fuse again? Hey, what's going on?
How did no one see this massive? I mean, if I see a bug, I'm gonna freak out. So this massive red
Map of Hammerhead's businesses?
bug fucking thing, no one sees this shit. I mean, unless I don't want them to. Come on, man. And I'm glad there's a fucking platform. I'm glad this thing can't jump or fly or do anything Spider-Man can do.
There. When I'm done here, I'm calling MJ. She's gonna want to know about those spots.
This is technically an unnecessary stealth segment. Yeah, this stealth stuff is awful. Just don't do it.
Okay, onward. Need to find Vinny and Gino. Figure out where the Magia Dons are.
You see that?
Oh shit!
Scuttle, Spider-Bot.
Totally touched dude. He just said fuck it.
Hey, Project Olympus business?
I heard. I don't like it.
Could be interesting.
Could be.
Project Olympus?
Dead.
Why does that keep coming up here?
That's the first time I heard anything about it.
Gino, I presume. These guys know Hammerhead's next move. I think there's notes on that table.
It's a defensible location, you know.
Sure is. From the outside.
These Majidans have no idea what Hammerhead has in store for them.
They're gonna be real
Majidon's AM radio. Vintage.
Damn it!
That got one of them. Now for the other.
Yeah, like it's their birthday. Except they're sad.
So like, the first day of school.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the Magias hiding all
Gotta
the
distract
other
both
dons
of
in
them.
the same spot?
Okay, understood.
Kidding
You
me?
fucking
Now's my
homo.
chance.
There an eclectic box in here?
An electric box?
That's what I...
Dons are hiding in the Auerbach Theater. I need to reach them before Hammerhead does. Nice work, Spider-Bot.
Shut
Now
up.
hide and I'll come back for you later. With several bottles of bleach.
Hey MJ, it's Pete.
Yeah, I have your number in my phone, Pete. You don't have to tell me it's you.
Right, obviously.
Oh my god.
I know you're working on that piece about
And this
Maggia
bitch and her big chin.
Found something that might help.
Yeah?
I have the location of 4 Hammerhead businesses, and I'm willing to bet real money that they're not legit.
You have no money to bet, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'll look into them right away.
Why don't you let me do the legwork? I'll pass along what I find.
That would be so helpful. I'm on a deadline. Let's talk soon.
So friend zone itself. Oh, friend zone ass dude. Let's just fight people. I just want to maul
Brave enough
people.
to stand up against Hammerhead? I better go and keep an eye on him.
Just want to maul people. After this, we might get out of here. We're close to 3 hours. It's been a fun stream. I feel like we're all tired. There's the point at night where everyone's just like out of it, and I think we're here. We're here. But I am gonna put some posts on the community tab about songs and games that you guys want me to play and sing.
Going down.
Oh, all right, peace out, Fizz. Yeah, we're gonna start to wrap up after this.
I made it to the business in Harlem marked on the map I saw in the bar with no name. Looks like a body shop.
Ah, yes. Nothing sketchy has ever happened at a Maggia-owned body shop. See if you can dig up anything on Hammerhead's plans.
My thoughts exactly. I'll let you know what I find. It'll be easier to look around if I take these guys out.
You know anything about this Project Olympus? Shut it, man! We don't talk about that stuff on the clock.
Company says it's occult stuff. Trying to raise the dead or something?
Oh, come on. No way. That ain't the way Sable runs things.
Love the stereotypical black guy voice acting too. Man, what are you talking about? Like, who talks like this ever? It's not 1970 anything. But I love that the blaxploitation accent has survived for like 50 years. What do you mean, you people? Like every black guy talked like Kurt Lazarus in the 70s, apparently. I'm just a dude playing this. I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Never touches the ground.
He's taking out too many of us. You're going down.
God, man, that's just so dead.
We gotta take him out.
Hey guys, mind if I help? I'm not great with cars, but I'm totally willing to learn.
That's not good. I'll teach you respect.
Check out my stuff. Shout out to Kai. It is Evil Laboratory, so it could be Fetty. But I think it's just merch. Yeah, Spider Hell Parrot, yeah, he really did just nut on everybody. Speaking of nut, you came in pretty late. After this, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get out of here. But I appreciate you being here. If you can leave a like and all that other good stuff that the YouTubers tell you to do, because we're sad people who want to make money off of talking shit professionally. So appreciate it. Cheap hoodies and fleece hoodies work a little in between.
We really need to have a conversation about proper workplace attire.
Bitch. There he goes, nutting on everything. Oh, Jesus. He's trying to offer up the bussy as a peace offering.
I've been wondering, what kind of benefits does Hammerhead give you guys? Paid lunches? Team bonding retreats?
Oh, shit.
Just riding away. What's up with you? Finding more than just beaters?
You know, I expected a chop shop, but I think there's something else going on here. Illegal transport of stolen Sable tech.
Figures.
I'll be in touch in no time.
Man, I'm about to probably get murked, to be honest. I'll try to actually beat this section. No, oh, man. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck this fucker. I'm dead. Oh, we've been lurking since Spooty was in the bright red suit in the park. I appreciate that. Let's try this all over again. Well, I appreciate you being here. I'm not clicking on your fed honeypot. Well, those things are a thing, so I get it.
Tell me about it. A month ago, you tell someone your Magia, they couldn't care less. Now, civvies are so scared, they gotta change their shorts. Nothing like a healthy dose of fear to inspire respect. Hell, this is just the beginning. Boss has got plans. Big plans. Sign me up, brother. Somebody that...
Nap time.
Somebody there?
Sleep it off.
Okay, just need one more of these dweebs.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Zito, any trouble over there? We got a problem with Zito. Check it out. On my way.
Oh, he still don't see me. They are going to do stealth. They really do have to do it better. Like, this is... There's no consequence to not really using stealth. Because it's funner to just fight people anyway. So you have that plus the AI. Maybe it's because I'm not the hardest setting, but the AI still leaves much more to be desired.
Hey guys, mind if I help? I'm not great with cars, but I'm totally willing to learn.
Go skeeting on every goddamn thing like a sicko.
Suits and ties in an auto body shop. We really need to have a conversation about proper workplace attire.
They should make a movie where he has a fear of heights. That would be interesting, like a superhero that had a fear of heights, had to overcome all his fears. But see, that's the problem. It would probably tell the hero's journey, because obviously he's got to overcome it, or else there's no movie. And you know, there's hero's journey is not allowed. Now I'm talking like a fucking fandom minister.
What kind of benefits does Hammerhead give you guys? Paid lunches? Team bonding retreats?
You know, Marvel could never do it, or would never do it, but like, that'd be an interesting wrinkle.
What's up with you? Finding more than just beaters?
You know, I expected a chop shop, but I think there's something else going on here. Illegal transport of stolen
He's
signal
dead.
tech. Figures. I'll be in touch in no time. Don't worry, guys. You'll all be safe from Hammerhead's skull-smashing skull in prison. I promise.
Yeah, overcome by saving a white woman. There you go. Updated for a modern audience. His love of white women will save him. A girl boss white woman who don't need no man. Obviously. She doesn't need no man. But she's happy to have one. The white woman that trains him. Because he has to be trained by a white woman. He's not smart enough to be on. And eventually, finally she's in trouble after the whole movie being better than him. And he learns. There you go. Oh shit. Imagine trying to survive that. You guys trying to sell me he's not dead? Nah, homie, he's dead.
I think I've had about enough. I'd like to speak to your manager.
Shit. Yeah, I was thinking a trans woman of color to be safe. Like, if we want to get the movie made, we're going to probably need a trans woman of color. That's just the reality in modern day Hollywood. And so maybe make her part black, part Latinx, trans lesbian, who don't need no man, who's advanced in the ways, teaches our hero how to be a hero. But he has debilitating fears and anxieties despite his powers. And he's completely inept the whole movie, except for the one scene where he saves the person and finally gets over what ails him.
Let's kick it up a notch. Welcome to the air show.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Can't be too brown. Make her a white passing Latina. You gotta think of the ticket sales. Yeah. This is actually pretty difficult. I keep getting murked. Sheesh, I'll never go to sleep or else I have to, give up. We drove off Parrot Head with our bigotry.
Sweet dreams.
Nothing like a healthy dose of fear to inspire respect.
Golly, I'm tired of shit. This is gonna be the last try of win, lose, or draw. I'm getting tired as fuck, guys. I'll just try it again later.
Nighty night.
I feel like somebody who's written Spider-Man's come across the idea, like, it almost seems like he's nutting on everyone. Like, somebody has to have thought that, who has some creative control over Spider-Man at some point, right? There's no way they've gone old for like 60 years and no one thought, Especially with the organic web. He doesn't have the fucking cartridge in the web shooters. You're telling me no one thought, hey, this seems like he's nutting on everyone?
No snoring now.
It's just hard to believe that no one would have queer coded from the start, right? Like, somebody has to think that's what he's doing. Or at least realize that's what it seems like he's doing. You tell me no one came to that conclusion all this time? In the history of Spider-Man's been written, no one thought,
You're in timeout.
is it normal? This seems like he's just nutting on folk.
Someone over there! It's the spider! How'd he do that?
Especially with this web, is like the most iconic thing about him. No one thought, this, seems like he's shooting body fluid. They used to call it web fluid.
I'm not great with cars, but I'm totally willing to learn.
No one thought, this seems like he's jizzing on all his villains. But I guess not. No one they're just like, yeah, these are just kids. They don't know no better. Because, it's the 60s. I can kind of get how they maybe got through the 60s. Like, just like whatever. But after you get to like the 80s, even the 70s, it's like, no one thought, this is like fucking jizz, man. And by the 90s, 2000s, you gotta know. At that point, you're just doing it on purpose. This fat guy. Speaking of which, like, you don't make that scene. What does it look like he's doing? When you program in that animation, you know exactly what it looks like he's doing. So there's no way.
Suits and ties in an auto body shop. We really need to have a conversation about proper workplace attire.
Boss wants his head!
His funny crime with jizz. Every kid does want to now shoot jizz from their wrists.
I've been wondering, what kind of benefits does
Because of Spider-Man.
paid lunches, team bonding retreats?
Fucking, you know. Shit, before we had all these like LGBTQ books in school, we had Spider-Man teaching kids how to fap and do all this other shit they shouldn't be doing.
Something else going on here. Illegal transport of stolen Sable tech.
Figures.
I'll be in touch in no time. Let's kick it up a notch.
Shit, they was probably over there.
I should have recorded this.
Like, what does that look like? It looks like I'm just shooting semen at this dude. It's like, oh, it's okay, it's Spider-Man, it's just web. Like, no, it's fucking nut. Hold up, there's living swimmers in there.
Don't worry, guys. You'll all be safe from Hammerhead's skull-smashing skull in prison. I promise.
Oh, shit.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Oh, shit.
I think I've had about enough. I'd like to speak to your manager.
Sheesh. Oh, fuck. Sheesh. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck that. Who's up here? Fuck you going?
I can handle this now.
Oh, fuck you. Range. See, even they say it's nasty. This is nut. This is a web. Fuck, you're not kidding anymore. This shit is nasty. Oh, fuck you! I encircled the one. Oh, god damn it. He's just checking in. We're going to have to do this shit another day, guys. Maybe tomorrow. I am tired of shit. We've gone over 3 hours. That's well over the limit because we tried to do 2 hours. But this has been fun. This is a fun little stream. You guys are awesome. Check out the video. I got to post a couple things in the community tab for tomorrow's stream. Feel free to check it out. If you want me to struggle through a song, I'll do it for you guys. And then games for future streams, because we'll probably just start back off with some more Spider-Man DLC stuff. So, all right, if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. But even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. I will talk to all you guys later. Peace. I didn't even see who's on Kick. Is anyone still on Kick? Because that stream is still going for